I was on mute. Sorry, everyone. All right, so let me start all over. Welcome to an exciting Fight Club show, Competitors Corner. I had the mute switch on. I had Teresa just come over here into the studio and let me know, hey, you're muted. But either way, guys, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or evening. And I just wanted to share a couple of things with you, a couple of the events that we had just recently, which was in January and February. January was Teresa Cattengill's It's a Revolution Championships. It was an incredible event. She had some dancers there. I have someone in the green room. We'll bring them in just a little bit. But I'll tell you, and then we also had the first Grand Prix National qualifier, which was the Winter Classic, and that was just last month in February in Clayton, California. Next up is the third event of the League Championship Series, which is Shark City Nationals, guys. But before we go ahead and talk a little further, I want to share this clip about the Grand Sierra Resort. We're back in Reno. They called us up. We signed the contract. We are back. And I'll tell you, it's just going to be an incredible next few years there. They got a lot of good things happening. But let me go ahead and share this clip with you.
November 13th through the 15th this year, 2025. We are back at the Grand Resort Casino and Hotel. I'll tell you, it's just going to be an incredible event this year. It is our 21st year of the league finals, but something else new, and I want to share that before I bring my guest on. I want to share with a couple of things, guys. Remember, the Grand Prix Nationals is a series of events that you'll be able to earn points towards the end of season to receive your awards, certificates, and some special items that will be given to the championship overall divisional champion, number one rated competitor. So just stay tuned for that. Guys, I'll tell you, the events that are part of the Grand Prix is the Winter Classic, which we just had on the 23rd of February. That is number one. The next event on that series is going to be Battle on the Beach, to be announced. I'm not sure if it's going to be in Carmel, California or Monterey, California. We're waiting for the contract to come through, but it will be on May 24th, and that is Battle on the Beach, and that is our second Grand Prix Championship event of the tour. The next event on that is the July event, which is the Summer Bash, and that's going to be happening in Clayton, California on July 27th, okay? So that is the number 3 event to be earning points to the end of the year awards. Also, we have in September 20th, most likely it will be held in San Jose, California. I'm just not sure. It might be in San Francisco. We're still waiting on the contract on that as well. And that will be the number 4th event of the season. And then, of course, we have the Grand Prix National where all the competitors will meet up to receive their rated competitor certificates and to the number 1 rated divisional champion, very special award. Last year, we've given out these patches here, okay? But this year, we're going to be doing something a little different that I've been working on, and I'll tell you, it's going to be an incredible award for these championship competitors that competed through the 2025 season. All right, so also, guys, let me go ahead and bring this up. Oh, no, we don't want to go there. Again, guys, March 29th, the end of the month, it is the Shark City National. This is the 22nd edition, and that will be on March 29th in San Jose, California. Guys, remember, the last registration cutoff date is tomorrow, March 8th, so get them in, okay, before the rates go up, but we will have registration at the door as well. And guys, a special thing at this year's league finals, and we're working on an incredible banner for the next generation finale. Guys, I'll tell you, it's going to be an incredible evening on Friday night. All the underbelts going up for their overall grand champion divisions. We have 7 and under traditional, 7 and under creative musical extreme. Then we got the 8 and 9 divisions at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. I'll tell you, it's just going to be an incredible Friday night finals, and it's called the Next Generation Finale number 1. So get ready, guys. And also on that finale, the special awards that will be given out are the 4-foot overall grands in those underbelt divisions. Teresa's holding it there. It's probably half the size or the full size of her. I don't know. I don't want to say that. She's taller than 4 feet, guys. But I wanted to share that award with you guys. That will be presented to the overall grand championship winner in the Next Generation Finale, okay? Let's see. What do we got going on? I got some other things happening. Let me see. Guys, we need to talk about a couple of things here. Rules, new rules, for sparring. Judges have the option to score both ways now if they observe both fighters scoring simultaneously. Any penalties, contact, exit, etc. will be assessed by deducting points of the offending competitor. So stay tuned on that, okay? Pay real close attention on that. First-timer sparring is a limit of 1 minute. We will not be keeping score. Those are the first-timer divisions. Tag team is a minimum of 4 tag-ins is required before regulation time expires. Katas. Institution of relative ranking scoring system. Also, out-of-bounds penalty is deduction of 0.02 point off of each judge's scorecard. A maximum of 2 players in the self-defense performances divisions. And then first-timer competitors, katas, receive no scores again. Only brief verbal feedback, positive reinforcement, and constructive tips is extremely important now, okay? So these are some of the awards, but I'm going to start off with some other things here. Let me go ahead and take that out. But there is something I want to talk about, guys. Coaches, please, this is extremely important. It will be enforced, and I will be there on that floor at Shark City. We cannot have you guys all over the floor when there's no fighting going on. Just because you purchase a coach's pass doesn't mean you just roam around wherever you want. That is not allowed, guys, okay? So coaches must be on the floor during may not be on the floor during forms or weapons competition. Coaches may only be at ringside in the chair when they are actively coaching their fighters. If the coach comes on the floor other than to ask a question, they will lose their coaching privileges for that day. All coaches must have a ban. If caught coaching without the ban and we catch you guys, their fighter will be disqualified. But there's going to be a thing that's going to be new at Shark City. You can purchase a coach's ban. We're going to give you that to you. But you're also going to have a badge. That badge will have to be turned in to the coordinator. So all the coordinators will be responsible for collecting all the badges from that coach and then return them after they're fighting so they can go to the next ring and coach their fighters. So that's going to be something new that we have at all the events going forward. Okay, what else here? Prime Performance, Mr. Doomlau and the staff is doing it. We already had our January 2025, February 2025, the League Prime Performance Awards in all the conferences. We need the conference directors make sure that they're keeping an eye out and their staff members keeping an eye on all the competitors during the season, okay? And divisional award, guys. So this award was the one in 2024. We have some special awards that are a little different than this. But in the Grand Championship Tour, during those tournaments, those 4 events, and then going to compete at the Nationals, those events will be rated. You'll be rated from 1 to 10, and we will have special certificates. The number one divisional champion in each division will get a special award. Okay, and what else we have? And for the league final, championship, for the Grand Prix Championship Tour, also we have the Grand Champion Series. That is multiple Grand Champions during the season of the league finals in the Grand Prix Tour. We have 4 events, so you must at least get at least 3 of those in the same Grand Champion division, and we have a special championship cup for you at the end of the year. And also at the league finals throughout the year and all the conferences, we have the All-Star Awards. This is one of the certificates that will be given out to the competitors from all the conferences. Along with that, we also have the Conference of the Player of the Year Award. We have Texas, we have North Carolina, we have Florida, we have all the different states. It is a responsibility of the directors to inform us who are their conference players of the year in their particular state. Also, we'll have the MVP Player of the Year in each of the conference, and then including also the Northern California Conference. This award is the Player of the Year for junior female fighter, forms, boy junior male fighter, adult male forms, female fighter. These are the MVP Player Awards that will be given out at the league finals. What else? This is something new that we want to do. This is something that's available for competitors. If you are a divisional champion, would like to get a trading card made, please contact me and we can get this done for you. Okay. What else? At the end of the year, that's Bailey Murphy. We are going to be honoring throughout the year. The league media group will be doing trading cards for our champions throughout this globe. We'll be reaching out to them and have their own player cards. Also at the finals, we have something very special. In the league finals of the black belt divisions, all overall grand champion winners will have their own player cards made for themselves. It'll say what divisions they took, and also if they took the overall grand champion. And then it has the competitor's profile in the rear, and you can see that there. Now those will be presented and done for the competitors at the end of the year at the league finals that we will be making their trading cards, okay? What else? Guys, I guess that's about it. Let me see if my guest is in today. and hopefully he was able to log in. I'm gonna check. Let me see. I'll go to the. Well, let's see the guest window. Maybe not. I guess not. Jesse, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Let me see if I can get this camera working, but I'm here.
Okay. All right. Well, you're there. That's okay. I got you on just the screen. I'll tell you what. I'll go back to my screen until you get that situation. Jesse Corpus. Let me tell you, it was incredible for you and your team to come on out to the Winter Classic. And you, my man, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you know, and you can acknowledge this, I started training in martial arts in 1971. Started with now great Grandmaster Emo Batista, who's passed away, rest in peace, at 974 Benicia Road. And from that point, it's just growing up along, those who have trained so well in Vallejo, including yourself, the Bobby Wilsons, the Rapacons. I mean, and then you had the Solano County, you had the Ramoses, just so many people that were going. Then you had, you go across the bridge, you had, Wolf and his group, and then you
Yeah.
had Gaylord and their group, and then Togasala and Habuna and his group. So, but it was just amazing growing up, and I never stopped training, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Um,
I'll tell you. I mean, California is a hotbed for Kaji Kempo practitioners. As you know, I'm a Kaji Kempo practitioner, just as you. But I'll tell you,
yeah,
but you know
yes.
what you did was just mind blowing. We haven't seen something like that in a long time. You know, going into the creative form divisions, you took first place. You went for the overall grand. You had several competitors, but that routine, my man, tell me about that routine.
So I always think about when we were growing up and we were competing, and we were watching all these other martial artists do their performance, from when it was George Chung, to Dayton
Yeah,
Payne, to even
yeah.
Cynthia Rothrock, Eugene Kanja with his nunchucks, right?
Oh wow.
And they had all of the music, and it was all based upon like karate. But we're from the Bay Area, and I know that we're a little bit different in our clientele. So I thought of putting together something that is both martial arts and also music arts. So
Right.
I came up with an idea with the Beastie Boys Intergalactic. I can't seem to get my camera to open. Hold on, let me see.
That's okay. We got
Let me
your
see if
picture
the
right there.
Okay, there you thank you, man. Thank you.
It'll work.
So anyway, yeah. So what I did was it's open kata. So I took two forms, one from your Japanese based training, and another from our Kempo training, and then I added a little bit of spice to it. A little bit of popping, a little bit of locking, a little bit of the dugging, a little bit of Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, and I have to commend you regarding the league, is giving us that opportunity, because one of the things for our children, and for the future and the next level or next generation we talk about, they have to see that their instructors, they love the art as well, and
Right.
and it's not about winning, it's about having fun, and the
Exactly.
atmosphere
Yeah.
created, the atmosphere created you have at the league is phenomenal. uh,
Oh,
i
well, thank you
I
so
Yeah,
much. We really appreciate
yeah.
that.
you know i I encouraged it, and I will continue to encourage it, because the atmosphere is a little bit different, in the sense that there's stiff competition, and
Hmm.
it's a great big war. But I think what I probably enjoyed most was, after the competition, everybody shook hands, everybody gave each other a hug, everybody gave each other compliments. I saw instructors encouraging my students, "Hey, that was really good. You should do this next time, or work on that next time." And the beauty of that is that it they reinforce what we've been saying. So like I said, the league has been phenomenal. We've been to a few tournaments already. I really like what you guys are doing.
Oh no, thank you very much. I'll tell you, and I've been to major events throughout the United States and even abroad too. But I'll tell you, it's nothing like what we're doing at the league. I mean, we want to put the competitor first, more above anything at all. You go to these
Yes.
big major events, and you see the underbelts are not being recognized, and people are just they don't have that sense of friendship. I don't know, something missing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that's something that we want to keep our events friendly and family orientated. and that's what stands apart from other events, you know. And the
No,
people that we're associated with, I could tell you, with the other conferences, they're doing an incredible job, you know, in their regional states. And you know, it's people like you that could, you know, let us know what we can do for the competitor, because you're in there in the competitor ring. You bring your you know, your competitors, and it's, we need the feedback from you guys. You know, whatever you guys want
yes.
to see. What is it that you're, you know, that's missing, or what can we improve, because we need to hear it from you, because we work for you.
Yeah, no,
You know?
no, I agree. So I know that my parents that train with us, and part of our team, quote unquote. I know that when they'll look for you, and I think a couple have told you how much they appreciate what you
Yeah.
bring to the table.
Oh
But
man.
more
Yeah.
importantly, yeah, more importantly, when they tell me a lot. They like the speed of the tournament. They like the competition. They like probably that their judges do not leave until the competition is done.
No, yeah,
I think
exactly.
I,
You,
I
you,
think
you
that's
s-
like
yeah, no, no,
I,
you hit it on the nail right there. I'll tell you, it's true, because you go some of the events, even the coordinators, they'll walk away from the table, or the judges,
yeah.
they go, and I mean, I don't get it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, no, and the thing about it is that and even you, Jim, you sat there and you did the black belt division, you did the adults, and all I can think about is how lucky those black belts are, how lucky those competitors are. You were sitting there, and I saw instructor Sean sitting there. I mean, it was amazing, and then you know. And then when you were done, I watched your crew clean everything up at the same
Yeah,
time, still talking,
yeah,
still talking and helping people. And then when you leave, you leave with the sense of not only of accomplishment if you completed, but as I tell our kids when they compete, you either win or you learn. Nobody loses. You learn what you need to do next tournament,
yeah,
and they're fired up.
yeah.
They like to go out there and do their thing, and so people don't realize that when you do competition, when you hold these type of competition, these kids, these students from 4 years old to 62 years young,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they learn, they grab that confidence back, man, and they learn that they can do this, and it builds, and it just builds from being able to do what you can do the best that you can do. So yeah, no, a lot of excellent feedback. I mean, that's why we're going to be at the Shark City Nationals. We're going
Well,
to
we're
out there
looking forward to
support.
seeing you, and I'll tell you, it's an honor to you know, to be a judge and watch these competitors compete, and you know, event after event, seeing their improvement. It's just, you know, we're honored to be able to judge them, because it's just an incredible thing to watch them grow, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'll
no,
tell
it
you, you
is.
know, and watching you getting back into the ring was really something special. It really is. So if there's anything else that you want to shoot out, you know, talk about, I mean, you know, I
Well,
know it's Friday, and, you know, people got to get with their families, go out to dinner, whatever, or they got some other activities. But, you know, anytime
uh,
you want to come onto the show, this platform
yes,
is for you to express your
thank you.
competitors. I think we like to, you know, be able, if you know, have you come back on the show again, and maybe talk
Yes,
about
yes,
something else that, you know, let's
yes.
talk about, you know, creative divisions. What can we do different, or in the traditional division, what can we do different? Whatever it is. So Jesse, if you have anything else other than that, you know, I guess we'll
Yeah,
go ahead and
well, well, one thing I like to say before I go, and there's a shout out. I like to special thanks to Sigong Teresa, because when you're at the front and you're working registration, and you're
yeah,
that's probably the most stressful part at the start of a tournament. I kid you not, and she was calm, cool, collected. But what I liked was her and her team had everything for the pre-registration on point.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
and that is so important. How many times, I mean, you remember us in the CKL and the
Man,
whole, it was like,
yeah,
where
waiting
is
in
this?
line. It was
Yeah,
chaotic,
where
you know.
crazy. The lines were out the door, and there are some tournaments that still do that, because so
Yeah,
so I look at you as is cutting edge. It's cutting edge. And then I like how you have your black belt meeting, and then from there from go. But a special thank you to to Teresa, because I know that running the tournament and the functionality of the tournament is one thing, but that part that is so important to the parents because they're stressed already. They
Yeah.
want their kid to
Yeah.
win so bad. So when they're able to come up and you give a last name and you get an envelope, you look inside, you see everything and everything's on the bracelet, and you go right in, have a seat, and then
Yeah.
having the ring designation and not deviating from it was really cool.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was really
I'll
cool.
tell you, she's the backbone of the league. She keeps us under control. Me and Sean, we just do what
Yeah,
she said. But a
yeah,
lot of people don't realize that Teresa's a world champion in the NBL league back in
yeah, yeah,
1991, and she was a top performer and a fighting competitor. But I'll tell you,
yeah,
no, she really appreciates that, and I'll let her know as well. I know
yeah.
she's on the show watching. But I'll tell you, Jesse, thank you for coming on the show, and I'm looking
Thank you.
forward to doing some other projects with you in the future.
Sure,
So we'll
absolutely.
see you at Shark City, my brother.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see you, man. And who knows? I might come up with something new.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
All right, my
okay,
man.
much
You
love.
take
You
care.
take care. Okay, bye
All
bye.
right. Bye bye now. I'll tell you guys, too bad his camera, but that was a picture of him, okay? And I'll tell you, it was Fabian Chavana, what's going on? Extremely organized. I know probably Claudia, your mom's probably saying that too, and your dad. But I'll tell you, we don't use Juventus. We don't use the mat action. We use the old NBL, player cards. And I'll tell you, I'm not saying that the electronics is a bad situation. Maybe it works for some, maybe it doesn't work. But I've been to many events. I've seen rings held up for over a half hour. Maybe it's user, I'm not saying the software's bad. The users are just not getting it together. But that gets people frustrated at tournaments. So that's why we do everything manual. We're there at 7. We got 200, 300, 400 competitors. We're out before 4 o'clock. Before 4 o'clock. Maybe even 3 o'clock. I'm telling you, I've been to events where they go until 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at night. It's ridiculous. There's no need for that. I've been to some, I'm not going to say what organization, but I've been to an event and they had 200 competitors, but they weren't out there until 7. And I was there at that event, and I'll tell you, 7 o'clock with 200 competitors, that's ridiculous. It should not be happening. Okay. So it's not, the software possibly, maybe they have bad connection, but people don't want to be at a tournament in a long time. So I really appreciate that from Jesse, letting us know that we run an efficient group. It's all based on our volunteers, our coordinators, our timekeepers, scorekeepers, our registration people, our staff. It is second to none, as Teresa said. Guys, thank you for this, joining us tonight. You can see this on the replay. It's going to be on my Facebook page here. And I'll tell you, I'm looking forward. I'm going to an event tomorrow. It's here in Texas, in San Antonio. It's a part of the, what is it? Oh my God, ASKL, which is the American Sport Karate League, I think it is. And that is from Tony Lopez. So I'm going to go check out their event. He's doing something very unique. And he tried to explain that to me, what the difference between, a regular tournament and what he wants to do. And I'm really interested in seeing what kind of operations that they're doing and see the excitement, because all I've been hearing is good things about it. And I'm looking forward to going to that event. And that's tomorrow here in San Antonio, Texas. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. You can see this on the replay. And remember, I'll tell you that tomorrow is the last day for registration, pre-registration for the league, not the league, the Shark City Nationals, okay? And we'll see you guys on March 29th in San Jose, guys. Take care, and we'll catch you again later and give you an update on what the next event will be, which will be the Unity Championships presented by Sean Dumlau.